In a world where three friends' hugs just weren't wet enough, welcome to the Group Hug in the Shower podcast.
Yeah, I feel like that wasn't creepy at all, so
No, I think we
we
can
could
use
leave it in.
Yeah, we got that. That's a good one.
Oh, God. Yeah. I'm hungry, and I'm in a lot of pain.
Pain because you're hungry, or
No. I have a rib popped out or something,
oh,
Jeez.
and I may have a concussion.
You were getting
Oh.
piped too hard, man. At your work.
No.
What happened?
I went golfing after work today.
You just got blown out by golf.
I was brutally molested by a goose.
oof.
Really? Those things are gnarly.
No, I was attacked by a goose. For real at the golf course today.
It like hissed at you and everything.
I didn't see it coming. I was
Those things are freaks, man.
God.
I was going to grab going to my ball, and I hear something behind me, and I look up behind me, and coming from up above behind me was this goose flying at me, and it started biting my head.
Oh my God.
And I turn to run, and I trip over my golf club, and I roll. I roll, and I hit my head on the end of the golf club.
Oh,
Jesus.
And it's still just coming at me.
oh my God.
And I'm trying to get up to run away. My phone falls out of my pocket. I lose everything, and I'm running away. And this goose is still coming at me, biting me. I got scratches all over.
You didn't care to kick it?
I wasn't gonna be the guy that kills a goose on hole 8.
You just knock it. You just knock it back a little bit with a firm
I was
kick.
like, should I swing my golf club at this goose right now? But I didn't know what was happening at first. And
I think
I
you're a
dropped
wuss.
I dropped my club, and I start running. The guy that was with me had to chase off the goose. He must have had a nest nearby or something.
Yeah.
'Cause it would not give up.
Oh my God.
I have never been attacked by a goose like that before.
You ever been molested before by a goose on the golf?
It was crazy. It would not stop.
God.
And so, when I fell, I hit my head on the golf club. I don't know how I popped a rib out, because that just started hurting not too long ago.
I don't know, maybe the adrenaline died down and it's finally catching up to you.
Dude, I can never go back there again.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
It was so embarrassing.
Oh,
I just split second decision. Do I murder a goat?
a
Goat.
goat.
A
Well,
goat.
you could do that. I don't think that'll help.
Murder a goat.
No, I was thinking
Try
about
it.
sacrificing a goat to try and,
Right.
No, I could have been the guy that murdered a goose on hole 8, or the guy that got attacked by a goose on hole 8.
Just swing your
But
club
even
at it.
if I murdered the goose, I would still be the guy that got attacked by a goose and then murdered the goose.
True.
You just ended up being the guy that freaked out from a little bird.
I didn't even freak out. It came at me, and I was like, I didn't know what was happening at first, and then it just started biting at me. I didn't do anything. It must have had a nest nearby.
I mean,
Yeah.
that sounds like a conspiracy. Ezra, you got any of those?
Oh boy, do I.
Ezra is a conspiracy theory.
Dude, there's some crazy conspiracy theories. I was just talking to my barber the other day, and we were just talking about normal stuff about Utah
go
and
to
the
a barber?
valley.
You were just talking to your barber?
As I was getting my haircut, of course, but I was like, it's a normal thing to do. I don't go to Supercuts and have the little nice white lady cut my hair and
Say
it'd be
wide
dead
lady?
silent.
The
White
little
lady.
wide lady. Got that wide load.
Little.
Yeah, I'm talking to my barber, and he, I recently got a new barber, and I was talking to him just about normal
I don't know
stuff.
Why that makes me laugh
And I was
so
like,
hard.
oh yeah, COVID was such a weird time. It really changed everything for, I think, society and culture in general. And then he was like, yeah, do you know who made COVID? Bill Gates. And I was
Created
like,
it in the
what? He's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not a conspiracy theorist.
I think you
But-
are.
But Bill Gates created COVID to eliminate the weak. And I was like, okay, man.
If you say so.
And then I
Why?
went
Why,
dead
Tom?
silent for the rest of the barber.
Did he explain why?
No, he was like, well, to get rid of the weak.
No.
That's why. I was
But
like,
why
what?
did it? Why did this conspiracy theory start? Was somebody just like, you know, who probably did this? Bill Gates.
Yeah. It's
Or
like,
was it like, is there a reason for it?
it was like, I don't know. He's like, I became a recluse because of Bill
Like
Gates.
a brown recluse?
I didn't really delve much into it because I already got weirded out by him. And I was like, ugh.
He was probably already weirded out by you
Yeah.
and that mustache.
Dude,
yeah,
he
he's like, do you
complimented
want
it.
me to do anything with it? And you're like, no, I like it. And he's like, all right.
Yeah.
It looks sweet, man.
So I could eventually grow it out to have the opportunity to curl it, but I'm
You
dead
should.
set on a 70s porn star type thing going
Well, you're
on.
nailing it. You're
Yeah.
nailing it.
Dude, you
I
could
know.
go for the full Hulk Hogan though.
No, we
Thank you.
couldn't.
That'd be sweet.
No, we couldn't. Look at those.
The
little-
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
I couldn't do it.
No.
I don't want
He
to.
doesn't got the jowls for it.
Dude, I don't
Yeah.
want it. Food's here.
Did anybody just hear a small child scream?
Yeah, I also heard a. I think from a cat.
Let's pause it.
One eternity later.
Guys, not only did I get brutally molested by a goose, but yesterday I was at work and I was doing the fire pump
You were
test.
doing what?
Well, I was
You were doing the pump test?
running the fire pump,
Oh,
You were
okay.
pumping?
and so they have hoses hooked up to the fire pump, and they go out, and then there's some diffusers where the water just shoots water. That one was like 4,500 gallons a minute.
Mhm.
Tons of water. Anyway, so I'm over there reading the gauges for them. So I'm getting, my legs are getting wet and everything. And so they shut it off. I'm walking back towards them, and there's like water dripping off me. So I stomp a couple times. I kid you not, 20, 30 spiders fall off my legs.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah, when the diffuser went off it into the
Oh.
gravel, they all came out of the gravel and went for the high ground up my legs. And then, like, I'm still walking, stomping, and more are falling off.
That's
Then I go
sick.
back and I look, and the wall, like behind, is covered in spiders. All
Ew.
those black spots all over the wall. Those are all
Oh, that's
spiders.
terrible.
Dude, you should lick the wall.
So not
probably
only
good
did I have a
nutrients.
brutal experience with a goose, I also had. I'm traumatized
You've
of
been
spiders
getting
and
molested
geese
here
now.
and there,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week.
Yeah, I bet. God.
You've been getting molested everywhere by spiders, geese.
I was doing this the whole way home to just check if I was Spider-Man.
Right. I mean, you kind of got to.
Ezra,
That's kind of spooky.
you were telling us about your conspiracy theory.
Dude, there's a lot of conspiracy theories. Do you guys believe in any?
No.
Yeah.
You don't have any, like, it could
Name
couldn't
one.
even be conspiracy theory to you, but it could be conspiracy theories to
All
other
I
people.
know are facts.
All you know are
right.
Like
facts.
the moon landing was faked.
Oh, yeah.
The Earth is flat.
There's some real
Hollow
stuff about
Earth.
that.
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth.
I mean,
That's real.
Asians are people too.
women aren't objects. Just kidding. That
Women
one's
can
fake.
drive.
You could drive.
That one's fake.
Fake news.
Although Sasquatch and Loch Ness Monster, those are both real.
Oh,
Fake
I
news,
legitimately
frankly.
believe those two.
No, I do too. Yeah.
I believe
don't.
that the Loch Ness Monster was probably like some old dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like a Placidus or whatever it's called.
Platypus?
No, it's like a Placidus.
Placid dick.
Plesiosaurus.
Plasiosaurus.
Yeah.
They just make these names up.
What?
You might have to cut my mic.
I don't know. I don't know what they're.
The
what did you
placid-
say?
I'm like the flaccid dick.
The flaccid. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and then Sasquatch is just a Gigantopithecus, so
I'm pretty sure that's my cousin Bradley.
yeah.
Pretty
big
hairy
feet.
dude. Hobbit feet.
Did you ever hear about
I'm
the?
just kidding. It's your mom.
Ooh, got him.
Ooh. You haven't even met my... Oh, wait, you have.
I've met your mom. She's a very nice lady. Hairy as hell. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No hate, no hate.
Some hate, some hate.
A little hate.
Just
Just kidding. Your mom's so nice.
the... Oh, one sec. Have you guys ever heard of the Denver airport conspiracy?
Oh, it sounds familiar.
It doesn't exist.
No, it's something about...
It's like something underground, right?
Yeah, so there's this whole video that came out in the early 2000s, and it was talking, like, on YouTube, like, very beginning of YouTube. And it was talking about how the Denver airport has some crazy, not only architecture, but also paintings and statues,
Oh,
which
that's
just
right.
totally throws you off. Like, I used to go there all the time, like, flying in and out to either visit Ella or
Hijack an airplane.
hijack an airplane or the various things. But it's like you go around and they have gargoyles near baggage claim, like full blown, like
Oh, yeah.
scary gargoyles. And I remember the tapestry we walked by. It's like a SS soldier, like over everyone with a giant sword, and there's like a dying child and like
That's
world
right.
famine and bombs. Dude, it's scary.
That's right. And
Like,
then
why
also
would you
the
have that?
Barbed wire is like
Facing,
tilted in instead of out.
yeah, it's facing
Like a
in to keep,
prison?
yeah, to keep people in. It looks like
Rather than keep them out.
it does face inwards, which is really trippy. So
Well, I guess barbed wire would work either way. Like, you can't climb over the fence. Well, it'd be easier.
well, if it's faced outwards, then you could probably climb over with minimal scratches. But if it's like facing you, like tilting over you,
Towering. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that.
but yeah, YouTube video said it was in the shape of a swastika too, like
Oh,
all
really?
this trippy stuff. Or there's like underground secret tunnels, which I can kind of see because there's a crap ton of levels to the airport.
Yeah.
Not like the Salt Lake City airport because we've been working in it and it's pretty boring.
Right, so if you guys want to find Ezra, look around the Salt Lake City airport and
Yeah,
look for the mustache.
with the
Look at
lizard
Look
people.
for the pedophile.
It's such a sick mustache.
It is sick. As in gross.
And I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna keep it until I don't catch any more slack for it, because I genuinely like this thing.
That's fair. Yeah,
But
do it.
Hey, the only thing that matters is that you like it.
that's true. It's fair. That's fair.
Or keep telling
That's fair.
yourself that, buddy.
That's fair. But yeah, I don't know. The Denver airport definitely tripped me out when I was a little kid, and it literally freaked me out because they were talking about like the world will end, and there's like secret plaques that are dedicated to organizations that don't exist, or we don't think, or we don't know exist, like
Oh, like
Illuminati.
like the. Have you guys heard the conspiracy theory about the squirrel mafia?
Mm-mm.
No.
There's Frankie the Feeder, the Kingpin, Bobby
This is
Big
my
Ear.
shirt,
Why do you have
dude.
squirrel
it's-
gangsters on your shirt?
I don't know,
Jimmy the Mole, Big Al,
dude.
the
I have
Cat,
There's a bunch of gimmick
Sammy
shirts we
Seeds,
found.
Whitney.
We find.
Whitney.
There's
Oh
Lucky.
no, it's Whitey.
Oh,
Mickey Snake Eyes. He's a
Mickey
good
Snake
gambler.
Eyes.
The cat.
why does Lucky only have one eye?
Because he's lucky that he doesn't have
I don't
No
know.
eyes?
no eyes.
Some mafia battle. We should put this as the cover, just so they know what we're talking about.
Nah, leave him.
All
leave him
5
wondering.
viewers, listeners. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna start calling him James May. If he keeps talking to the viewers.
Yeah.
I know the listeners. All 5.
Yeah.
All 5 dedicated listeners.
Yeah,
Just
let us know in the
actually-
chat. what-
somebody did.
Yeah, hit up in the chat. Who's listening right now?
Somebody did comment on Spotify. There's a Q&A section.
Oh, is there really?
Apparently there is, and they commented and said, "See, you can comment now."
Oh my god.
So
Shout him out. Who is it?
His name is Stefan.
Well, Thanks for listening, Stefan.
Just kidding. His name's not Stefan.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where did I go?
Stefan.
See? Right here.
Oh. Javier.
Javier.
Not
Not the Javier.
not the
though.
Javier?
See you in comments. But, yeah. I don't know. Do you guys have any weird conspiracy theories? There's always Reddit, because there's some crazy people on Reddit.
That's true.
Like, I don't know. Reddit has some of the most crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I think next week I'm planning on going over a few Reddit stories.
Ooh, that would be cool. Like, am I the a-hole and type stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I already have a few saved that I'm planning on talking about.
You do?
Yeah.
Ooh. Like, give us a little tidbit.
All right. Let's see. I'll read off one of the names. As soon as I can find where Reddit is.
Hidden. It's in the hidden.
Okay, so here is two of them. Am I the asshole for making my 16-year-old drink an 18-pack of beer that he stole?
No, that's awesome. I would do that. I would share it with him.
And let's see. Today I messed up by repeatedly shooting my boss in the head.
What?
Those are two of the ones we're going to be covering.
Dude.
Oh, well, I'm reading the top 30 most believed conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Number 5 is Disney created Frozen as a distraction.
Okay.
People have
What?
long discussed the conspiracy that Walt Disney used cryogenics technology to freeze himself when he
Right.
died,
Yeah.
even though the Disney family refutes the claims. However, a new theory is that the Walt Disney Company created Frozen as a way to hack Google's search algorithm and distract consumers from information about the late Walt Disney's possible frozen procedure.
Oh, that makes sense.
Number 6. The Denver International Airport is the Illuminati's headquarters.
See? Yeah. It's an international airport. It's in the center of the states almost.
It's
It's landlocked.
the shape of a swastika.
Yeah, and that it's the shape of a swastika.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
So, what now?
There's a lot.
I believe it almost. I almost believe it.
The Titanic didn't actually sink?
Oh, yeah, because there was a sister ship that looked a lot like it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've seen that one.
And so there's apparently sent that one out instead or whatever.
Bill Gates is making fake snow. With extreme weather conditions occurring
Why is it
across
always going to
the
Bill Gates?
United States in 2021, TikTokers stoked the fires on a Bill Gates conspiracy theory that he was creating fake snow that burns instead of melts.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, he wasn't.
Did you hear about the lady who sued Disney for Frozen because
It was her life
it was
story.
her life story?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And she won, I think, didn't she?
I don't know. If she won, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think she did. Amelia Earhart was eaten by crabs.
Oh, coconut crabs. Those are the big
Oh,
things
eaten by
that-
3
Well,
foot
didn't they
long
just-
coconut crabs, yeah.
Didn't they finally just barely find her airplane as well?
I don't think so.
I thought I heard something about that recently.
I don't know.
There's a lot of weird, deep ones. Ooh, here's one on Reddit. Let me read this to you guys from SadHoney4934. Strange dream and encounter. Need help. Last night, I was on a call for work. I go through my night as normal, eventually getting tired around 11:30. But I got a phone call for a boiler down. I go into work, reset the boiler, and all is well. I get home and finally drift off into sleep around 1:30 a.m. I start dreaming about work. It was a very confusing dream. Almost everyone I knew was in it. He had some sort of meeting. Eventually, I ran into this girl I have never met before. She had a toddler and told me it was my kid. Eventually, we're all eating dinner in one of the dorm rooms. Then we all fall asleep. We wake up and it's just me, my mom, and my brother. I had a pair of black rubber gloves on and we were very confused. I asked my mom the time and she said 6 p.m. I remember eating dinner at 5 p.m. I don't know if that dream has any relation to what happened when I woke up from the dream or not. I wake up from that dream and I think, shoot, I probably need to be up for work soon. I wonder what time it is. Then I remember, oh duh, I left my phone in the dorm room. Wait, no I didn't. That was a dream. My phone is on the opposite side of my bed where I left it. So I grab it to check the time. I'm laying on the stomach of my... Okay, I'm not reading all that. There's a lot. That's a long list.
I'm
He
so
was in the
confused.
dorm.
right
What?
now.
It was like a weird... Cut that out. Cut
I'm
that whole
so
segment out.
confused.
I don't know. He was just ranting on Reddit.
That's
like-
what Reddit is.
Yeah.
Yeah, ranting or like gore videos. Those are crazy. Or like car crash videos.
No, yeah.
I feel like Instagram has definitely saturated that website for that.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Like,
sense.
TikTok is very PC. You can't show guns, you can't show drugs, you can't show anything. But if you go over to Instagram, you see some Indian man getting mauled. So it's kind of like
Yeah. it's
they're
true.
the edgy space now,
Yeah, that's true.
which is kind of awesome. You see like crazy car wrecks and whatnot.
Did you see that? Is that Mark Zuckerberg? He owns Instagram now, right? Because Facebook bought him out.
Yeah, Meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was getting heat because of their algorithm to prevent like disturbing videos and stuff.
Oh,
'Cause there's, like,
yeah.
You can see child pornography and things
Right.
On Instagram?
on Instagram and Facebook videos,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Well, we have an algorithm to prevent that, but all the algorithm is it blurs the image
Yeah.
and says, see anyway."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like this may
So-
contain disturbing things. It's like,
So it's like
see anyway.
a pervert or a sexual predator could get online, be like, see anyway,
Yeah.
and no harm done.
Yeah.
So like they were really cracking down trying to get him to prevent that stuff from even being accessible.
Right.
That's just crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty trippy. That's weird.
The problem
I
is,
don't know.
with a lot of those billionaires is they probably like that stuff anyway, so they're like, oh yeah, my
They're
place
slowly
can just, like, we can use it.
they're slowly taking over the masses and
Just-
changing their brain chemistry to make it seem like it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Something
Are
that
we
they're used
conspiracy
to.
theorists?
Yo, we might be.
Maybe they pump us full of like ads on Instagram, and then you go scroll down, and you see something messed up like that, and it's just like, oh yeah, that's messed up, or like, oh, I just saw some dude blow his brains out in front of me, and everyone's like, yeah, that's messed up. Next video, next video.
That is one thing I really do believe in is the
Desensitization, desensitization.
well not that, but the data
Like
it
data
called?
mining?
data mining.
Yeah.
Like you'll start talking about something and all of a sudden ads
Oh,
pop
yeah.
up everywhere for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like we have no privacy anymore.
Well, you could just
Not
say,
that
"Hey,
anybody
Siri."
cares about our personal life or anything,
Right.
but anything we're talking about is being tracked
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
for
you-
ads mostly.
Mm-hmm.
It's all for business and selling data.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like there's no true authentic art platform where you
But
can
that's not
express
even like a
yourself.
conspiracy theory anymore. That's been proven.
Oh yeah. Completely.
Like we're going on a trip and I start talking about the trip without having searched anything
Mhm.
online, and all of a sudden I'm getting ads
that you've never seen
for all,
before.
I've never seen before across the country.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's weird.
So that's not even conspiracy theory anymore.
I know. Well, you say "Hey Siri," and she automatically activates. So it's kind of like
Yeah, it proves it's always listening, right?
that's why my phone always dies. It even
Sorry,
activated
I
for
don't
you.
understand.
See?
That's crazy.
My phone actually is pretty good about not responding to
It doesn't listen
anyone
to you.
else saying
Hey
it.
Siri,
Huh.
who's your daddy?
I don't have a family the way a person would.
Well, that's just sad.
Yeah. You see that movie, what was it, Her?
Yeah, I
It's about the
love
dude
that
who-
movie.
Oh, you look like that dude.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
liked that Joaquin Phoenix. He's cool. Yeah, that's such a good movie. It was actually a response to Lost in Translation by Sofia Coppola.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the two directors actually dated,
Huh.
and it's a reflection of what their like headspace was when they were. I don't know if they were married or dating, but it's kind of a trip. I definitely love that movie a lot. It's kind of crazy to see someone fall in love with like AI,
Right.
especially with the advancing of AI right now, because it's kind of
It's
kinda
getting out of
blows us-
hand.
It
Yeah,
really
it
is.
blows you out of the water, especially with Chat GPT
Mm-hmm.
and all that stuff. You can like type in anything to Chat GPT and it'll either give you answers for a test or it can even just talk to you like a normal person.
Yeah.
It's just trippy.
Joke's on my parents who said I'll never have a calculator with me at all times.
I know, right?
My teachers.
Yeah. Now you always have one on your phone and something to correct your grammar.
Now we have Chat GPT.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't even need to go to art school anymore.
they're slowly making us stupid.
No, you just be like, AI, generate this picture for me, and you just type in what you want to see.
See, imagine if Hitler was born in this time. He wouldn't have done all this stuff because he wouldn't have had to have failed art school.
Yeah, that's true. If Hitler was around this
And he would have
time-
also killed all the Jews a lot easier using the airplane streams, the jet streams in the skies.
I don't know. There's a lot of neo-Nazis around. They just
See, but
haven't
these-
stepped up to the level Adolf Hitler did.
I don't.
He was
but
like the
thing
Michael
is
Jordan
a
of
lot of these
Earth
people
could have
probably
been his
wouldn't have
gas
existed.
chamber.
What's that?
A lot of these like neo Nazis probably wouldn't have existed without Hitler leading them in the original, like in the first place. And
Yeah, they just have a weaker will.
yeah,
Hitler
But
was MVP, I guess.
we also wouldn't have Volkswagen Bugs.
Those things are trash anyway.
That's it. You know that was a Nazi thing, right?
oh, was it?
Well, it started with the Volkswagen thing, and then the Beetle, because Hitler wanted a car for the people.
Hmm.
He wanted the world to all drive one car,
Interesting.
Oh,
and it was all supposed to be the Volkswagen Beetle.
that trash, ugly car. I hate those things.
And,
No,
sex
he's
dolls
like-
also were a thing because of
What?
Hitler.
Did
What?
you say?
Like sex dolls, the blow up dolls.
Oh, I
No
thought you
way.
said Sex Pistols. I was like, man, I love Sex Pistols.
Dude, no way.
Yeah, I don't remember the history behind it. I'll have to look it up. But yeah,
Yeah, that's crazy. Didn't he have a girlfriend or a wife?
he was married. Yeah.
It's like,
Let me.
why would he need
The
that?
nicest little Jewish lady.
The nicest little Jewish
Just
lady.
kidding.
But to Google Hitler and sex dolls.
Oh, God.
Hitler
see.
sex dolls.
It takes you right to eBay.
Oh, imagine who prints those up.
Let's see.
Oh, he ordered sex dolls for Nazi troops.
Oh, they're not actually sex dolls of Hitler?
that'd be something.
Imagine. Ooh. Yeah, I was expecting to see that, but it never showed up.
Let's see.
There's so many weird things in history like that. Like, it's never written in the books, but it's like some really weird detail that they just throw you out of nowhere.
Yeah, so it looks like in order to stop syphilis spreading from the French prostitutes, Hitler gave the okay to manufacture blow up sex dolls as a more hygienic alternative
More hygienic. I wonder
Then-
how that...
than having sex with French prostitutes.
At first, he just made one blow up sex doll. And he's like,
Yeah.
this is so
you
not
can, you, all,
hygienic.
you guys can share this one. The project focused on creating smaller than life-size dolls that would fit into a soldier's backpack.
God, that just reminds me of learning about Genghis Khan. Did you know 1 in every 100 people are related to Genghis Khan?
That makes sense.
Somewhere
Yeah.
through their bloodline, because he raped
You
so
got it
many
on.
women.
Oh, yeah, that's so messed up.
He killed so many people too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that dude was nuts.
Dude was awesome. Respect.
Oh my God.
Cut that out! Cut that
Cut that out! Cut that
Cut
out!
that out! Dude, yeah. I'm trying to reach a swimmer. I got a dolphin.
With your sounding rod.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Was that kept in from the last
Yeah, I think so.
Was it really?
I don't know. I don't remember, but I had to keep.
I listened to the unedited version, but I haven't listened to the
I
edited
was
one.
struggling because by the time I was done editing, I was at 37 minutes, and all of our other podcasts are 40 plus. So it's like I at least wanted 40. So I had to take some stuff from the beginning again and put it back in, even though I didn't want all of our crazy ramblings.
Yeah.
All our crazy ramblings.
So I just kept the
Rambling
Batman stuff
man.
in from the beginning.
Rambling man.
That is one of the hardest things that the listeners don't get to see is the amount of stuff I have to cut out.
Of course they don't.
Well,
get to
they
see.
will
They will get to
if
see
they
don't get to
subscribe
Yeah.
to our Patreon.
I know. I still need to hear all the cut stuff because we see some really.
Well, we're about to
jacked
have a
up-
lot more.
We are.
Well, I think the Emu War was the last one that I added stuff to it. from.
Yeah, we've
So,
done like
Oh man.
2 or 3.
yeah, I think we've done like 3
Yeah.
since then.
I've been keeping it pretty PC. No crazy jokes because I was
PC.
like, I was listening and I was in the car and I was like,
Control, I guess.
PC means
You're thinking PG.
politically correct.
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, never mind then.
See, that's a correct term. PC
It's
politically
like
correct.
how Josh and I
Mom's
didn't
a
believe you
correct term.
about potable.
Potable.
We thought it was
Potable water.
potable.
You thought
I
it was?
swear to God, it's
Oh
potable.
my gosh, it's not. It's potable water.
Because I remember it was on the last.
I went to college
conspiracy
for a
theories.
semester. I know. I went to
It
college
was
for a
during the last
semester.
Your
conspiracy
mom went
theory
to
one.
college.
You said potable, and me and Josh looked at each other and were like, "You mean potable?" And you were like, "Oh, have I
Yeah,
been
you guys
saying
were
it
so
wrong?"
cocky. You're
And
like,
then we like,
potable.
had Siri say it, and we're like, "Oh, we're just stupid."
Yeah, let's have Google Translate pull it up right now. Let's see what they say.
Guys, we're almost eligible for listener support.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we need 40 more Spotify listeners within the last 60 days.
Okay.
And then we can we can offer monthly subscriptions, or we can accept monthly recurring donations,
We can
which
also-
nobody's going to do.
I mean, we can always start. Technically, we can always start the Patreon at any time. We just said that we would
Oh yeah,
do it when we got
just eventually.
50 listeners in total or whatever.
Potable.
Yeah, sure is.
It is potable.
I don't wanna
Is that
talk about it.
potable for you guys to know that? That it's pronounced that way? The one time I was right, I'm gonna dig it into the ground.
I don't know. We should also talk again at some point about things that we're going to start posting on our Patreon, maybe just to get people.
I don't really know what a Patreon is, if I'm being quite honest.
It's like monthly subscribers.
Yeah, it's like a monthly subscription, and you can get anything. So we could start posting things early on there. We could post unique videos that aren't, or audios or whatever, that aren't just the podcast. Like, we can just do a ton of crap. And there's like,
Gotcha.
you can do like subscription levels too. So, like, first level could get essentially the podcast out a day early,
Gotcha.
and then like a few extra bonus things. And the next highest is all of that plus something else.
We have 1,700 Spotify impressions.
70, okay.
So we at least make the rounds, and no one clicks on it.
Yep.
Pretty much.
They're like, oh look, They're probably not even like that. They're probably like, I want to find group love. And then our podcast shows up. Like, what the hell is that?
Not the
I
group
think-
love I want to see.
I think in our episode titles, we should also start putting like season 1 episode whatever, because
I do.
do you?
It asks every time, and I do. Like this last one, I did season 2, episode 5.
I don't remember ever seeing it when I look on Spotify. It just says the title name.
Well, it asks me when I go
Oh.
to post it to put that in, and I do.
I don't know, maybe we should try putting in the name and see if it'll make people be like, oh, this isn't just their first episode, you know?
Yeah. I wonder how I'd find that.
Oh yeah, it does show. Only that. It's the law. Sean goes missing. 2 truths and a lie.
Oh, we could also get Sean back on here at some point.
We should. Shout out to Sean's podcast.
Yeah, we said it wrong last time. What is it?
Somehow related.
Yeah, somehow related.
Somehow related.
I don't know, there's...
Yeah, I don't think it does show, but as we put it in.
I don't know, there's a lot of people we could probably get on here.
Yeah.
We should, I don't know, it'd be interesting to... If there's anyone else we
have
know.
like guests
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah, we should definitely need more guests.
guest on my podcast.
guest in my podcast?
Dude, it would be worth it.
Would.
Yeah, I have a few people that would definitely be down to do it. Like, especially my brother. My brother was so for it.
Right.
But I was like, what would you talk about? Well, I don't know. I was like, you gotta have a topic, bro. We should have your sister on the podcast.
She would not be okay with half the things you say. Well,
I'm
Only half?
she listens to it and she finds it really funny. On one of them, I had to have her listen because I was like, hey, like, just mark it as like this song should probably go out. And like I walked away and I came back and there was only 2 marks because like I had already edited it. And she's like, these are the only 2 things that I think should go out. There was some other stuff that was really bad, but I was laughing hard enough that it's fine to keep in there.
Oh man, I want to know those 2 things. Your sister probably thinks I'm a demon.
A demon?
Probably, but she finds it pretty funny.
I keep very few people around in my life because it's usually like, oh my god, this guy's crazy.
One of the only comments she had is like the language.
It's fair. I'm behave. I'm a good boy.
Yeah.
But when I get a little liquor in me, I feel like beating children in the street.
As long as you're just beating them.
Not beating them off.
Yeah.
Beating them. But did you cut the kill yourself part?
Yeah.
Damn it. Are you gonna cut the kill yourself part on this?
Now, how are they going to know
Maybe.
to kill themselves?
Maybe.
How will they never know to kill themselves?
There was something you said in that same episode where I ended up actually using like an actual like beep sensor or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what you actually said.
Ooh. It's probably really harsh then.
Honestly, it might have been the first kill yourself. I think I used it for that. And then I had to cut us in just like laughing hysterically, like coming back in. And
You're
then I
like,
had to cut out
"Don't
all
listen
of
to
the
what he
other
said."
kill yourself stuff.
Dang it. I gotta say kill yourself more. Be like,
Went with a 3-minute podcast.
this child was saved by this guy. Kill yourself!
Yeah.
Kids survived a giant tsunami. Kill yourself!
The kid or the tsunami. All right. On that note, children, kill yourselves.
And that's staying in. Don't cut that out! Don't cut that
Don't
out!
cut that out. Don't cut that out. Oh,
We should have the Island Boys on here.
we should have Lonely Island
No,
on
I'd
here.
rather kill myself.
We should have Jake
Lonely
Paul
Island.
and Logan Paul, and then
We should have
host a
Mike
MMA
Tyson
fight.
on here.
You should have what?
Mike Tyson.
It's Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mike
Sorry,
Tyson.
Mr. Paul. Bites his ear off.
We should have.
When is that fight supposed to happen? Or did it already happen? I just wasn't paying attention.
No, it hasn't happened yet.
Not yet. We should have Ted Kaczynski on.
We should have Ted Bundy.
We
Ted
should
Bundy.
have Dan Schneider.
Yeah. Special guest Dan Schneider.
That's just the season's topic, Dan Schneider.
It really is. I think it would be so funny to invite him on and then have a whiteboard and have him rank teen feet.
Okay, Sam, iCarly, Ariana Grande.
I like how
Yeah.
Ariana Grande
iCarly?
is the
You
only
mean Miranda
actual name.
Cosgrove?
Miranda Cosgrove. Who's that blonde chick that played Sam?
Jeanette McCurdy.
Jeanette McCurdy, Freddie Benson.
Again, Elizabeth Giles.
Ooh, is that the emo one?
It's Jade from.
There's
Victorious.
the puppet.
Oh
The
yeah.
puppet in
Rex. Yeah.
Rex Feet. Who else? Who is a crazy chick that went crazy the first crazy chick? Drake Bell.
Miranda Cosgrove again, just a little younger.
15-year-old Miranda Cosgrove, and then 16-year-old Miranda.
And 17, but not 18 because you don't know.
Never know.
Not interested.
Gross.
That's nasty.
Old people
18?
feet.
Too old for me.
Okay, maybe we should leave.
Okay, that's a good place to cut. All right. Well, next time.
Outro.
Reddit stories.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Bye.